All right. All right, all right. Let's see here. Let's get to going. This up. Well, it's if I can get images, where's the pictures? Why is it pulling up? Hello. Oh, let me go. There we go. Maybe if I open up the right thing. What's going on? We're up. Oh, I gotta get my chat up. That might help. Open up chat. What's going on? Is it Loomies? Loomis? What's going on, Jalen? So interesting. I don't know what this these crowns for like number one, number two are. That is new. Okay. So we don't have anybody new sign up for account reviews. Um, so maybe copy, paste. There's the Discord. Anybody wants to, you got time if you want to go to the Discord. Go to the account reviews tab. Forced. I don't know if Force is on. Number one chatter. So yeah, Force posted. We did cookies the other day. Get that out of here. Zara. I don't know if Slayer was on. Don't quit. Jason. No, that's old. So you got time. Somebody wants to go. Oh, here's Will Kenny. About that. Go to the account reviews page. Post battle reports. If you got tech questions, things like that, post that stuff in there. And we can go over it. You got about 35, 40 minutes. So if you're going to do it, you gotta hurry. What in the world? All right. While you guys figure that out, I'm just going to finish uploading this video real quick. All right. Can you see if Killshot Spade? I just realized I didn't have my this mic hooked up. I had disconnected. Hold on. I'm doing stuff here. Okay, there we go. Now it's on. Can you see if Killshot is in there? I posted a week ago. Oh, if it was, I might have deleted it. Because it's better if you do it the week that we do the review because so much can change. And so I don't want to give you a bunch of advice and then you'd be like, well, I already upgraded this hero or I already upgraded these pieces of gear or something like that. So that's why I always say, I do account reviews Tuesday, Thursdays. So if you can be on for those and then post in here the day we're doing them, or like a couple days before or something like that, it makes it a little easier so that I'm not talking about something that you've already done. And usually Tuesday's a really good day because then if you're trying to do something for like Hero Day or Tech Day, I can give you some guidance before you enter those days. All right, there we go. Oh, you know what? I need to create a thumbnail. So yeah, you got time if you want to go ahead, take some updated screenshots, throw them in there. What did I do that for? Da, 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 da. I know this is exciting content. You're just sitting here watching me upload a video real quick while I wait for you guys to post an account reviews. Season 3 hero swap. I have 600 violet shards. When I swap her for Williams, do they turn into Williams shards? No, you have to. Shards don't transfer. It's the star, whatever star levels you upgrade your heroes to, that's what transfers. Edit, enhance, enhance. Okay. Now I gotta wait for it to go live. So yeah, anything. All right. So say this is your Violet here. She's 5-star. She's got all these upgrades. Whenever you swap her for whatever hero, that hero is going to get all those star levels, and then all of these skill medals, whatever. Like if you swap it and then she's downgraded to 1-star, you're going to get everything back from when she was upgraded past 1 star. So all these levels basically get removed. If it's 2 star, then they just get reduced down to what, the 2 star levels are, and then all the skill medals then come back. Yes. Yep, exactly. Jalen is on a grind to get his stuff uploaded here. I don't know who Forrest is. Maybe I'll just message him. Oh, go back. Nothing. Oh, I was gonna check this out. News. Oh, Sky Battlefront. That's all they updated. I don't know where people come up with this stuff. Wait, does Cat Jam, does that work in YouTube or is that just like Twitch? Maybe that's just Twitch. I think that was all they. Yeah, I think that's all they talked about. All the new stuff. Well, if anybody wants to jump in, you got some time. If you want to go to the Discord, post just screenshot some battle reports or a battle report. One's just enough. Just need the gear, skills, tech, if you want to include tech, the drone stuff. Go through that. Level 150 Violet, level 116. Where's the skills? Yeah. Well, not all of her skill medals, but a majority of them. Yeah, there's just going to be like a little bit left you're not going to get back because she'll retain the 2 star stuff. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, am I going to have to open up the game here? Don't have anybody on yet. Oh, hey, my video went live. Edit. There you go. Oh yeah, that's rough. Actually, you know what? I really want to see. I haven't done PvP. I pulled the 4+1. Oh, I think I'd used it yesterday to hit the world boss. That's right. I didn't do PvP with it. I kind of wonder what that looks like. I feel like as soon as I launch the app, somebody's gonna be like, "I signed up." It's how it always happens. Well, if you want to sign up, you got like about 15, 20 minutes to do so. Otherwise, I won't have time to look at it. Da, 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 da. Thinking. There it is. There she is. All right, so I'm not going to get this until like middle of the morning. Goals. Oops. Oh my gosh. You're clicking the wrong thing. Three more levels, or 13 more levels to 3. Oh, I forgot all those. I got all these zero shards. Dump those bad boys in there. I don't think we're going to win today, though. Check this out. 4 billion versus 3.1 billion. Some crazy numbers. And we can't even upgrade Sarah yet. So this is like without, anybody using that strat. The only reason people are going crazy is they're trying to win the verses to be number one. So they would end up number one, and then we would drop to number two. And it's really not even that big of a difference aside from 10 extra legendary boxes. Like that's it. It's kind of stupid. Oh yeah, I mean, now I'm at 47 million. I could dump more, but it's so they're so far ahead that we would have to make up a lot of room. I mean, they're 1, 2, and 3. I mean, these guys have been saving for a long time, and these aren't even big guys. I mean, they're not even big players. Like, so either they're like second accounts, and they're doing this because they don't want to fight us on Saturday, which sucks because we have nothing going on this weekend. So we're like, let's actually fight. But they're trying to they're going all out this week so we don't fight. Let's go. As you look at their guys, they got a few guys that are 216, 260, 205, 200. So they got a lot of guys kind of around that 200 range. But that's, that's it. Versus us. They got numbers in here compared to us, but it's nothing crazy. Oh, he changed his name. What's he doing? Oh, yeah. No, I mean I think everybody had just a ton of stuff they wanted to drop this week anyways, the last week. And really the difference between first and second isn't that huge. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know where we're at. Oops. So, I mean, I know Hulk has put up, 800, 900 million by himself in a week before. Well, that's annoying. The one really big purple player that we brought in, he's not even playing during the season, so that's a bummer. He was the biggest player we could get in the transfer before the end of the season or before the season started. The transfer portal. Wouldn't that be wild though if you had like whales paying other whales to come play on their server, like playing other players to come join on their server? That'd be wild. I'm sure that's out there, but some of the servers probably like donating because all you need is somebody's UID and you can just donate them gold bricks. It's totally doable. Oh, I was gonna go test this team out. This is the problem with 3v3 arena. People just have weird teams anyways in here. So it's hard to do testing in here. But I wanted to see. Yeah, Kim did some work. I wanted to run this team and see what it did. Oh, how many? Oh, did you sign up? Oh, you posted this. Okay. Jeez. I said that. I said, as soon as I get on the game, somebody's going to say that they posted in the Discord. All right, I want to see if I can get one matchup real quick. Oh, cool again. Okay. It's probably not a great idea here, but we're gonna, whoops, we're just gonna do it anyways. Take him out, put him in, put this in. Oops. Oh, I think either way I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh well. I'm just interested to see. So did I get the buff in here? Okay, so I do get the buff still. That's what I wanted to test out. See if I got the buff. Yeah, he's got a pretty beefy team here. And you can see someone's got 2 million on me on gear. Almost a fully mythic squad. All right. All right, let's go back to Discord. So I guess some of you guys showed up. Take a look here. Who we got? Feels much different. Barry. What's going on, Amanda? Good to see you. I did a shout out to some of the new members in the last video I did and everything. I was like, I probably should do one for some of the mythic members, the current mythic members. So the next one, I gotta do the Adams exclusive weapon video, so I'll do that tomorrow, and so that'll be part of it. So new to the game, it's your first server. I gotcha. We are still in preseason day 40. I am low mid spender. I do see I am losing as wait, I see I'm losing as seen in the battle reports. People with less power than me. Feels probably because I don't have 5-star. Can I get a general? Aiming for you're aiming for first team air, which is 24 days away, more 31 days away on the website. Oh yeah. If you're going air, I wouldn't worry about that. I wouldn't have leveled up Murphy this high. I would have left him 3-star, kind of 4-star-ish, depending on how many shards you pulled of him. I wouldn't have put like any extra into him. I would have put him into Carly and then got your diva up to 5-star. That probably would have helped you more, especially because you're countering tank mostly. So just going forward, I'll just put everything into get your diva up to 5-star, get your Carly up to 4-star, and then try to push, start working on one of these to 5-star before Lucius comes out, or save your shards and get Lucius up to 4-star when he comes out. One of those, one of the twos. One of the twos. Yes, one of the twos. Or one of the threes. Let's see. Yeah, we got 1-star gear. We shouldn't have that. We shouldn't have. Yeah, okay. I see the problem. So I would certainly, if you have any other gear, you can destroy any of your, like, if you have purple gear on anybody else, which I'm guessing because you don't have anything here, you probably don't. If you did though, and I would even swap the gun. I would put this on Diva, get Diva up to 5-star, work on all of her attack auto skills, bring up her passive, kind of behind those. And I would give her the gun. I would scrap, actually, I would scrap all this defensive gear for these guys right now because level 10 stuff is not doing anything like special for your team. All these level 10 radars. So I would scrap all those. I would even take this gun off of Murphy and use that ceramic to build an armor piece for Skylar and just leave it at level 0 for now. Just leave it at level 0. Same thing with Kim and Diva. Leave their armor and radar pieces at 0 because you're going to focus on your damage output for your backline heroes. And then on the front line here, you got a level 26 piece here. You got some 10 pieces all over the place. So you scrap all these, rebuild them. So you should have a full set of legendary gear down here. But everything should be level 0 for the armor and radars for now. And then get these pieces up to 20. So you got 2 20-star or level 20 pieces here. And then I would get the second gun up to 40, but to just swap this. So this gun would go to Kim, get it up to level 40, and then get this radar up to 40. And then maybe do like another radar up to 40 if you want. Because that'll again help you counter tank heroes. And then you can get some data chips up to 40. And then I would just work on getting this gun up to 4-star as you level everything up, to 40. So the data chips, start working on those, get the armor pieces, radars up to 40 on the front line. And then after the data chips, the guns are up to 40, these armor and radar pieces are up to 40. Then you come back to the back line and start getting these up to 20, and then get them up to 40, and then get these data chips up to 40, and then the last thing you do is the guns. Yeah, but for now, I would scrap these, build the 40-star gun, get these up to 20, get this up to 40 because you're already working on anyways, and then you can do everything else later. It would be good to get Skylar's gun leveled up too. There's skills. I was looking around at it. All right. Yep. Cool. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, I mean, your Diva is going to be doing more damage than your Kim anyways because your Kim's auto attack is at 15. So I would just get this up to 20, give her the gun. Then you could either give it to Kim or you can give it to Skylar, actually. Either way, give her the level, give one of them level 40, give the other one a level 20. I don't think it's going to matter too much one way or the other. And I wouldn't do any more on Murphy stuff, his star levels, I would save all your skills should be going into your aircraft team. Otherwise, I mean, it looks like you're doing everything pretty on the right track, I should say, on the right track. Yeah, I mean, all you can do here is just get drone parts wherever, try to find as many drone components as you can every day. And then tech. Yeah, it's just a race to level 30, get your tier 10 tech, and then from there, focusing on the aircraft, hero tech. Don't go crazy with it because it will blow through a lot of resources. After you get your tier 10 tech, get the special forces trees up to level 80 or 80%. And then from there, you can get the mastery tech for aircraft, work on the mastery tech for aircraft. And then you just kind of flip between a little bit of hero tech here and there for aircraft, and then also the mastery tech for aircraft. Yeah. At this point, it's just a matter of getting the team built. Once the team's built, you're headed in the right direction for the most part. It's just going to take some time, but once you have the team built, you're going to be pretty good. You just got to get all the heroes is the only thing. Just waiting for them at the start of the season is what's annoying. Okay. Cool, man. Yeah, it's so early. There's so much stuff that you have to do and just kind of plan for. You just got to focus like one thing at a time. Yeah. All right. Joshua, what's your account? Sorry, if you don't put your YouTube name in here in the titles, I don't know who you are. Jalen's back. All right, I got time. One more. Oh, Mark, yeah, I don't know if you guys just say do mine. I don't know which account yours is. If you just say do mine, if your YouTube name and your Discord name are not the same, I don't know who you are. What's going on, Passport? Big Big Truck Series review. Wait, did you post something in here? All right, I got time for one more real quick tonight, and then I could probably do one before Desert Storm tomorrow. Level 28. All right, Killshot, right side. Okay, so you're interesting running the mix. We got 2020, 10, 11. There you go. There's the full gear shot. All right, so well, this is why you won right here. Oh my gosh, this guy. Oh my gosh. If you ever wanted a speed review of what not to do, this is it right here. Don't do this. This is atrocious. Like a complete waste of blueprints. This guy's missing a ton of power. All right, so over to yours. So I would have, let me look at something real quick. Oh, do you have the, I'm trying to the damage output. That is super close. It's very interesting, though. This is a really bad example to use for this because most players that like build a decent team, this is not what it would look like, and this fight would have ended differently, and then that would have been easier for me to like go through. Yeah, I just mean because an air squad, a full air squad that has good like a good gear build that's not this is going to perform a lot better because I'm pretty sure that frontline probably died super fast because it has no damage resistance. It's missing all those physical and energy damage resistances. It doesn't have the crit damage resistance like your frontline does. So it's just getting absolutely smoked. Where's the, there it is. Oops. Yeah, quantum field, level 2, quantum field. I mean, this is a great example of what not to do. This is such a bad build. It's up there with one of the worst ones I've seen, like at this stage in the game. Why does it sound like my kid's doing like WWE in his bedroom above me right now? Uh, yeah, yeah, that guy's a mess. I don't even know this. I mean, clearly he's spending money, but he doesn't know how to spend money. Like he's just spending money because the team's a mess. Um, so sorry because it's hard for me to show like what would happen if this team was built properly because it's not. But if this was not a data chip, this is why I hate when people build the data chip as a second mythic. Absolutely, one of the worst things you can do, aside from having just a bunch of 1-star pieces, is having your data chip the second thing that you build mythic. Either a gun, a second gun, or a radar. Like those should be your first, your second, or your third option would be, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, and then 3, something like that. This shouldn't happen unless you're a big spender and you're about to and like you're going with a missile squad and you're trying to get your Swift up front and you want all mythic on them, like that's the only time. Outside of that, you should not have your second piece here. Yeah. So, anyways, really ticked off with this guy. So bad. Getting heated. So I would say your front line is probably fairly weak, especially your Murphy. If you looked at that, you saw your Murphy got pretty low there. But because this team was there, this guy's team was so weak. I mean, he's got a 2-star gun on his Carly. I don't understand this. It makes no sense. Very poor example. Uh, but if this back line was doing some decent damage, your front line would really be in trouble, and your back line probably would have died anyways. But just because this front line probably melted super fast, and you were able to get through that back line before this diva got a few skills off, is probably the only reason this team survives. And so, just from a survivability standpoint, I would have even Marshall. It's kind of a toss up. I wouldn't have gotten him some 2-star gear. I probably would have just gone ahead and worked on these before I would have worked on Marshalls, and probably before I would have worked on either Divas or Kims. I would have built these all up to 4-star, just make that front line nice and beefy. And then that's why this is so important right here, to get this up to 5-star as fast as you can, to get that all damage reduction. Is you're putting everything on the front line, you want it to survive, and then your back line, you don't have the defensive gear yet, but if you get the damage reduction from this to where your back line is taking, the difference from 2-star up to 5-star, depending on what your skill chip boost level is, that could be the difference of your team surviving or not in a fight, because it could be up to 5 to 7% damage reduction for the entire fight. It's a and that's a lot. All damage reduction of like 7%. It's like the equivalent of having 7 holiday decorations with damage reduction on them. It's a huge bonus. I mean, on top of that, of like all the other bonuses you get with it. But either way, I know you could sit here and say like, well, I beat a full air team with a tank mixed team. Most teams, if you ran across that were actually built properly, this would not win. So I would say if you're going to go with air, go with air. If you're going to go with tank, go all in on tank. Build those up. You usually don't want to mix unless you are doing like 3v3 arena or something like that. Normal gameplay, you don't want to do that. As I see, because the other thing too, your mastery tech, your tank mastery tech, having that extra tank hero in there, when you get, say you get this up to like 60, 70%, having that one extra tank hero in there makes a pretty big difference. Not only are you getting that extra 5% for the squad bonus, but then you're also getting all of the increased stats that you get, because it's plus this for each tank hero, and then it's plus this for each tank hero. So adding that up one additional time for having another tank hero makes a big difference. And so I know, you look at Diva, she's got a weapon, but Stetman can do some really good damage. Stetman can be really, really powerful too. So your gear, I would say build out this front team. I would get rid of these, the 2 stars on Marshall back here. Build these guys out. Get a second radar, for your Murphy here. And then you can come back, either go back and do some 2-star upgrades here, or start working on the defensive gear for the back row. That would be my suggestion. Unless you want to switch to aircraft, and then you can build a 3rd gun and data chip. But obviously your tank master, you're pretty well invested in that. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah, I mean, it could have been. I mean, you never know. It just depends on where people put gear, where they throw their gorilla. They can mix, they can easily swap that stuff around. Especially if you're talking about 3v3 arenas, people do that, mix stuff up. I mean, this is just, you don't do this. No, it doesn't matter if it's your first team, your second team. Like, you don't do a bunch of 1-star upgrades. This is so useless, especially on these pieces here, because the damage resistance, the physical damage resistance, and the energy damage resistance, you get those at 2-star and 4-star. So there's no reason to have a bunch of 1-stars. If I were him, I would break all these down. Not these, but like the gun, really the gun, and I'd swap this gun with Morrison, break down this gun, break down these data chips, and get these to 4-star, and get a gun up to 4-star. Yeah, this is a mess. So. All right. I know we spent more time talking about the other guys' account than yours, but it was kind of rough. Greg's back. All right, I gotta jump off. I'll be back tomorrow, back on tomorrow night. Sorry, Greg. I saw you got on, so I decided I was gonna get off. No, I had a friend reach out, wanted me to come hang out with him. So I told him I would go meet him. So, but because I'm gonna be back here tomorrow, so I don't have my Friday night. So I told him I would meet him tonight, go say hi real quick. So I'll be back on tomorrow about 8:15 ish. So I can go through Mark and Greg's account here. So I can take a look at your guys real quick before Desert Storm starts. And then if I don't get to one of them, I can always look at it after Desert Storm. I would just have like a short window between Desert Storm and reset tomorrow. So we'll have time. We'll have time tomorrow. Sorry, real short stream. Kind of last second notice, but I figured I'd jump on anyways. Just kind of hang out for a minute. So, all right. Let me know. I posted mine. I need help. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. So just come back on tomorrow about the same time, a little earlier, and we'll go over them. So, all right. Well, thanks for coming out, guys. I will catch y'all later. New video just went live on Lucius Weapon if you guys want to check that out. Otherwise, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow. How good is a 5-star on the guns? Oh, it's good, but radar technically is better. Yes, Jazz. So, all right. Later, guys.